program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Welcome to Ohio Valley Sports Online. Tonight's game and all games sponsored by Rawson's Mulch and More, Powell Financial Services, Berryman Chemicals, Electrico, it's electric, Capital Recovery System, The Windfall Company, D.O. Patio and Pub on Lane, Wheeling American Legion Post 1, Gumbar Heating and Cooling and Refrigeration, Guida Law Offices, Corey Winget, Baird Wealth Management, IBW 246, Cedar One Realty, Commissioner Eric Timmons, Mario's Italian Restaurant, Hauser's Furniture, State Farm Agent Casey Johnson, Franciscan University of Steubenville, SVRTA, Mosty Funeral Home, Brad Pavlik and Barrel Toyota, Edge Sports, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Water Transport, Tri-State Mobile Ideology, Ohio Motor Group, Jefferson County Health Department, Everhard Bow Funeral Home, M&M Hardware, Valley Converting, First Christian Church, Dr. Nate Freeman, Pastor, Dr. Jagala of Ohio Valley Vision, Best Western at Franciscan Square, West Banco, Naples Spaghetti House, Dr. John Figgle, Anthony Mining Company, Village Sleep Center, Steve's Fish and Chips, Josephine's Carryout, Mingo Junction, Lancia Villa Royale, the National Colloid Company, the Harp and the Habit, Cinna Strength and Fitness, the Target Shop, Signs Limited, Attorney Adam Martello, Warnersville Trophy Shop, the Rink at Franciscan Square, and Total Sports Connection. Welcome in, everybody. This is Ray Suckots along with Matt Bellardine. Show being run by Danny Vogel. Everything in honor of our late friend and leader, Jim Jagger Huggins Jr. Big game tonight here at Mickey Barber Gym. Two city rivalries, Matt, go back a long time. I mean, we're in the Mickey Barber Gym now. This game has been at Wells High School, Steubenville High School, the Crimson Center, the Catholic Community Center, the St. John Arena, and now we are here for about the 185th unofficially game in this series, one-sided, unofficially about 150-30. Even though we mentioned the venues have changed, the competition's still there as Steubenville Big Red comes in at 7-1 under head coach Mike Haney, assisted by Anthony Suckots, Jeff Lombardo, and Brenton Colabella to take on the once beaten 9-1 Catholic Central Crusaders, coached by Don Ogden, assisted by Ronnie Runkle and John Leary. Central's only loss to Caldwell. Ohio Valley Sports Online was there, and Big Reds lost in their opener. They've won 7 in a row after losing to New Lexington. Both coaches have their best team that they've had in their careers, in my opinion. We'll talk more about that when we come back after this quick break.
At Trinity Health System in Steubenville, we believe in healing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Partnering with Franciscan University, we offer cutting-edge care infused with compassion and faith. Experience a community where health meets hope. Choose Trinity, where your well-being is our mission, and together we thrive in wellness. Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us, where good food meets great memories. You belong here.
Looking for your dream home in the Ohio Valley? Cedar One Realty is here to help. Our expert agents know the local market inside and out. From cozy bungalows to spacious family homes, we've got options for every budget. Trust us to guide you home. Call Cedar One Realty today, 740-264-7131, or visit our website, cedaronerealty.com. Your future awaits.
Low credit. This looks impossible.
Credit scores can be loan obstacles too.
How do I get to good credit?
Get credit advice for life from Westbanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Your vehicle deserves the best at Valvoline Express Care, the only authorized Valvoline Express Care within 60 miles. We're locally owned and operated.
We take pride in serving our community. Every day, we honor our veterans and Franciscan University of Steubenville employees with special discounts. Enjoy peace of mind with our complimentary checkup, because your safety is our priority. At Valvoline Express Care, all cars and trucks are welcome. Come experience the difference.
You're not just a customer, you're a family.
might be.
Attention all nonprofit organizations, are you looking for an answer to your fundraising woes? Windfall is the solution. Windfall is passionate about making a difference. They partner with organizations to simplify fundraising and maximize donations, allowing you to focus on what matters most, your mission. With their innovative methodology, the Windfall Save and Raise fundraising approach, they generate substantial funds through unique and effective strategy, reducing donor fatigue and boosting engagement. Windfall, the fundraiser's secret weapon. Join the many organizations already benefiting from Windfall. Let them help you raise significant funds to support your nonprofit's mission. Visit windfallfunding.org or call 1-833-RAISE-IT today, and together, you can shape a better world. Make Windfall your official fundraising partner like so many others have, and you'll be glad you did.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
We're back here, Mickey Barber, Jim, both teams out on the court as we continue with our Capital Recovery System pregame report. Matt. You got Matt Belladine on board tonight. We're going to talk about these teams. As Steubenville Big Red, as we said, best team Mike Haney's had. I believe their starting five has I've said it everywhere, their starting five has a very, very high basketball IQ. You know, it's a lot of fun coaching these guys, and they are scoring at a rate that Steubenville High School has not seen since 1990, since the 1990s, when yours truly had a couple teams that set school records for scoring. First one led by standout Paul Hoover, coaching now with the Kansas City Royals, on the highest scoring team to play that Steubenville Big Red fielded. And then in 90-91, the second or third highest scoring team was led by Bubba Donnelly and Gary Steele, Jason Vane, Nate Johnson, Joe Walters, Tommy Bynum. But this team, Matt, has scored at a rate, and I tell my son Anthony, you know, I think you guys are going after a record because they have run away with every game, and that's going to be a big, big challenge tonight as they continue to chase the 93-94 team led by Paul Hoover. Where on the other hand, you got Central chasing history. There's my man Chris Tarquinio. I got to talk to
Coach,
you, Tar. I got to talk to you, man. No, I'm going to talk to you, though. But as they taste the Crusader teams, led by Benji Rook, who is he's chasing history as well, as they just give him 1,000 points, and he is 49 points behind our halftime guest tonight, JoJo Aulette, who was as good as they come from the Crusaders in the Hall of Fame. Benji Rook start chasing him. JoJo Aulette sits at 1078. Benji Rook's at 1029. Other 1,000-point scores, of course, were Kip McLean and Dougie Duco, son of my good buddy Dom Duco. We send out good wishes to him as well. Matt.
Yeah, Coach. Talking about Big Red, I mean, scoring the basketball, this is definitely a team that I think coming into the year that we knew they were going to be able to score the basketball. But, something that's really stood out to me, watching them throughout the year is, their defensive intensity. And like you said, the high basketball IQ, and they play unselfish. And they hit the boards. They don't have all the size, but they make up for the size. Hitting the glass and playing a brand of defense that I haven't seen in a long time. And it's definitely impressive how they're able to score the basketball also. Definitely looking for a good matchup here tonight. You kind of throw the records out the door in this game. Both teams with a good record. Big Red coming in at 7-1, Central 9-1. And, the city championship matchup at Mickey Barber Gymnasium. It's going to be a heck of an atmosphere tonight. They're definitely going to pack them in. With the gym not being, real big, it's going to be a heck of an atmosphere tonight. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing these two teams match up tonight and see who can bring home the city championship.
Yeah, well, Matt, you could think, you look at that, you look at the size of the gym in many ways, and we're going to touch on that on the Ohio Motor Group keys to victory for Central, because I think coming in, Big Red's the favorite.
Yeah.
And just because of strength and schedule and personnel, we've been able to see both teams this year. So we're going to have the keys to victory for the Crusaders, because I think, like I said, Big Red is the favorite here, but the gym will have something to do with it. As we continue on with our Capital Recovery Systems pregame report, Matt, you talk about the gym.
Yeah.
It could come into different favors where Big Red's going to extend their defense. They're going to play full court up and down.
Yep.
And defensively, they're going to have less room to cover. And we'll touch on this with our Ohio Motor Group keys to the game when we come right back.
Are you tired of lugging heavy water bottles from the store to your home or office? Look no further than Water Transport in Hopedale, Ohio. For over 36 years, we've been providing premium quality water to the tri-state region. Our team is dedicated to delivering fresh, clean water right to your doorstep. With our reliable and efficient service, you'll never have to worry about running out of water again. Call us today at 740-264-9999 to schedule your delivery and experience the convenience of water transport.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
All right, we're back for our Ohio Motor Group keys to the game. And the first key I got, Matt, we could talk about these in length afterwards.
Okay.
But the first key to the game that I got, key for Central to win, they're going to have to handle Big Red's defensive pressure. And not only that, Matt, but I'm the type of guy that when you handle it, you got to score. You got to give that team a reason to get out of that press. So I think that Central's going to have to handle, because Big Red has been tenacious, defensively, extending their defense. I mean, it warms my heart to see this team play, because it's the way Big Red basketball is supposed to be played. It's the way I was taught by the best ever coach at Big Red, and that's Chuck Watt. I hope someday they name the gym after him.
Yeah, Coach, definitely. Like you said, playing in a small gym here too, that could be an advantage. With Big Red always extending their pressure, playing that full court pressure. We'll see how Central can handle that. And like you said, I completely agree with you with the intensity that this Big Red team plays with on defense. It's definitely something that anybody that went to school there can be very proud of, and they play with a lot of effort, passion, and toughness.
Absolutely, man. Warms my heart. The second key that we got here is Central's transition defense. They're gonna have to get back, because Big Red's they're gonna look to push, and nobody does it better than Santino Haney. That's for sure, when he gets the team running. And the third thing that they're going to have to do is Benji Rook. Benji Rook is the key for Central, and in that I mean many things. Benji's going to have to get his, but Benji needs to get help. If Benji doesn't get help, we played in the Caldwell game, Timmy Mahalia come off the bench and scored for him, but they didn't get any help from Tommy Purgie and Cam Bradley and Andrew Rohde, and there's no need for that, because Central's starting five has been together for 4 years.
Yeah, Coach, they definitely Rook is definitely an outstanding player. Like I said, they honored him before the game with the 1,000-point scorer. Definitely all credit due to him. But, yeah, like you said, with this Big Red team having that high IQ, playing together, and, they're definitely going to need help. He's definitely going to need help. Central is going to need a lot of production off of, from their other players.
Absolutely.
And they're going to have to shoot the ball good tonight to have a chance at this game and protect the ball.
I agree with you 100%, Matt. As you continue to think about, talk about that, Benji Rook, you say that in a positive way, but what concerns me is, Mike Haney ain't got to give no pep talk now because they gave Benji Rook that 1,000-point, plaque before the game, and I just seen all the Big Red players licking their chops. So let's see how Benji performs. Hey, he's up to it. I know that.
Yeah.
Benji Rook is a kid who deserves, to chase the record set by an all-time great in JoJo Allett.
Right.
And that's enough being said on that. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with the Cedar 1 group starting lineups.
Jefferson County Commissioner Eric Timmons knows how much sports means to the Ohio Valley.
Hi, I'm Commissioner Eric Timmons. I'm passionate about local sports and I support our youth in their endeavors. Good luck to all area teams this season.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
Are you looking for personalized care to help you recover from an injury or surgery? Look no further than Summit Physical Therapy. With a focus on individualized treatment and compassionate care, our team is dedicated to helping you achieve your recovery goals. Whether you're seeking relief from pain, recovering from a sports injury, or aiming to improve your mobility, Summit Physical Therapy is here for you. We have 5 locations to serve you: Chester, Fallensby, New Cumberland, and Weirton, announcing a grand opening of a new location in Toronto February 12th. At Summit Physical Therapy, we take pride in delivering one-on-one attention and personal care. Are you looking for high-quality mulch and aggregates for your landscaping needs? Look no further than Rawson's Mulch and More. Serving the Ohio Valley and Tri-State area, Rawson's delivers top-notch products right to your doorstep. From decorative stone to mulch and more, Rawson's has got you covered. Don't settle for less. Choose Rawson's Mulch and More for all your landscaping needs. Call 740-632-7742 to place your order today.
This broadcast is brought to you by Ohio Valley Sports Online, your sports authority. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instantly notified when we go live on our next broadcast, only on Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Looking for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle? Ohio Motor Group has you covered. Visit us in Steubenville, Bridgeport, or online. We've got cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit every budget and lifestyle. Bad credit? No problem. We offer guaranteed credit approval. If we can't approve you, no one can. Check out our inventory online at ohiomotorgroup.com or stop by one of our locations today. Drive away in your dream car.
Thank you, National Colloid, for sponsoring this broadcast. A National Colloid company with over 75 years in the chemical industry can take care of all your chemical blending needs.
Looking for a great meal? Stop in Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge and DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 3806 Main Street in Weirton. Proudly serving the tri-state area for over 60 years. Family owned and operated, serving salads, sandwiches, pasta, and pizza 7 days a week. Call Danny at 304-748-1179 or visit them at mariosrestaurantandlounge.com. Good luck to all area teams from Mario's Italian Restaurant and Lounge. Okay, we're back here at Mickey Barber Gymnasium, Ohio Valley Sports Online. It's Ray Suckarts along with Matt Bellardine and Danny Vogel as we bring you our Cedar 1 group starting lineups for tonight for the visiting Big Red under Mike Haney coming in at 7-1. You got sophomore guard number 2. He's the juice, Santino Haney. The other guard, number 1, the senior, Aiden Davis. At forward, a junior, number 3, Trayvon Wiggins. At the other forward, number 5, Cole Bowers, a junior. And in the middle, the senior, number 12, Will Taylor. You know, we talk about, Matt, them being centers, guards, forwards. They're all guards, man. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, Coach, they make up for a lot of that size, like I said, with the way they hit the glass and their defensive intensity, especially with the way they rebound the basketball.
For the Crusaders, sponsored by the Cedar One Group, number 2, Benji Rook. Number 12, number 13, the sophomore, Colby Krupp, the other guard. At forward, number 14, the senior, Tommy Purgie. At the other forward, number 21, also a senior, Andrew Rohde. And in the middle, the big man, 6'3", senior, number 22, Cam Bradley. And that is, with the height, we're ready to go with the Commissioner Eric Timmons opening tip. Central controls. Trayvon Wiggins challenges Benji Rook. It's electric to start it off.
There he is. Benji Rook knocks down the 3 for Central. He's looking to have a big night.
All right, man. Well, here we are back here. Mickey Barber Gym, Big Red in possession. Trayvon Wiggins tries the answer. It's electric.
Yeah, Coach, we've seen Wiggins. That's his hot spot. Knock down the corner 3. Trayvon Wiggins, he can shoot it. His favorite shot's at that corner 3-pointer.
All right, we got a lot of people in the audience, over 5,500 subscribers. Want to welcome everybody in, especially my buddy Jack and his wife Marlene Rook.
Good
watching
defense.
the game as Big Red closes down the penetration of Tommy Purgie with a block. Andrew Rohde going to inbounds. Oh, Willie Davis went to get it, nothing there. Rook misses the 3. Davis pushes to Wiggins, loses it. That's a thrifty Hertz car rental turnover. We'll say hello to my man, my ace, future manager in the major leagues, Paul Hoover, listening in from somewhere sunny, I'm sure. Watching Paul, we're watching. Santino Haney on the ball. Man-to-man defense, causing a turnover. Krupp trying to go baseline. Taylor cuts him off. Steps out of bounds. We got a foul.
Yeah, got a foul on Wiggins. He's definitely playing aggressively on the defensive end. A little too aggressive there. They got the foul on Trayvon Wiggins. That's his first of the game.
Tonight's officials from Wheeling, Jim Schmidt, Mike Lee, and Jeff Livingston, 3 veteran officials. I'm sure they like the small court. They ain't got to move. Benji Rook in the backcourt. Haney matches up. This first quarter brought to you by Mosley Funeral Home. They're going to hound Rook all night. Rohde, nice take, bucket.
Andrew Rohde, senior, nice take coming off the screen for the 2-point basket for Central at 5'3", 6:09 first period.
Taylor tries to go in. Santino Haney goes for the ball. They're going to get it out of bounds off big Cam Bradley. No, it's going to go off Big Red. So here's our first time to see Big Red in a press here. They're going to trap the ball. Cause that thrifty Hertz car rental turnover to Wiggins. Misses the bunny. Tries to bust up, can't. Will Taylor. Tommy Purgie takes it off him. They're going to call a jump ball. Big Red ball.
Yeah, Coach. Central, I think, they're coming out and they're matching the intensity of Big Red. They're playing tough and playing strong so far.
So we got Big Red here on the inbounds. They got a play called in. Bowers.
There's your guy, Coach. Cole Bowers, like you said, he could kill you in a silent way.
I'll tell you, Cole Bowers does it all. Great team player, man. This starting five, I love them, man. They play as a team. They play defense. They rebound. They share the basketball. Halfway through the season, that's a good sign.
Yeah, very good. They definitely got a bright future.
All right, a lot of confusion down there. Big Red's coach is up. Won a foul call. Santino Haney going to trigger inside. Bowers. Back out to Wiggins. Skip it around to Taylor. Davis, 3-ball. It's electric.
Aiden Davis knocks down the three-pointer for Big Red. 6-5 Big Red, 5:29 first quarter.
Dave O'Saber's going to get his money's worth tonight with the electric O. Rook working, shake, bake, in and out. Bradley, big rebound stolen by Haney. Don't bring it down, big man. Cole Bowers flips back out to Davis again. Off, Bradley rebound. Haney is immediately on the ball. Working on them. Rhodey making both these guys work. Matches up again with Rook. Rook trying to take him, working Santino. Krupp, 3-ball, no good. Rebound Davis. Will Taylor goes one-on-one, shakes Purgie, but Purgie recovers and blocks it. Take that home.
Yeah, good defensive possession there by Purgie. Coach, Central's getting after it so far. They're matching, like I said, the intensity for Big Red, and this is what I think they want to see. Coach Ogden wants to see this out of their team right now.
Timmy Mahalio enters the game. They got 5 seniors in there now. Oh, my goodness, Aiden Davis. It's electric.
Aiden Davis being aggressive here early in the game. Knocks down 2 3-point baskets.
There you go. There's the press right there. Taylor misses the bunny. Get the follow-up. 11-5 Big Red, 4:18 to go in this first quarter. Purgie handling the press. He gets fouled by Will Taylor.
There's that defensive intensity, Coach. That full court pressure from Big Red caused 2 turnovers already. See if Central can make some adjustments and handle the press.
Okay, Timmy Mahalio guarded by Wiggins. Timmy shakes him, goes to the hole, nothing. Rebounds his own shot. He's going to get a foul. Looks like a foul on Santino. Three team fouls for Big Red in this first quarter. Andrew Rhodey to inbounds out deep to Mahalio. Adams in the game for Big Red. Big Red switching everything. Oh, they're in a little zone trap here.
Yeah.
Little zone trap action, Big Red.
2-3
Bradley working in the high post. Mahalio, 3-ball short. Tommy Purgie put back.
Tommy Purgie gives the Crusaders a second chance opportunity with the putback bucket.
11-7 Big Red. Nice take, Santino off to Davis. My, oh my, shake and bake.
Santino Haney drives the lane, no look pass to Davis.
They're going to hound Benji Rook all night.
Yeah, Coach, like we talked about in the pregame, he's definitely going to need some help. He is. He's a heck of a player, handles the ball well, but he's definitely going to need some help to break down this Big Red defense that plays as a team.
Nice take by Rook off the glass, no good. Davis rebound. Very aggressive. Hands off to Bowers on the penetration. Short. Bowers fighting for the rebound. Don't get it. Bradley pulls it away. Will Taylor with the steal and the lay-in.
Another turnover by Central. Will Taylor.
Thrifty Hertz car rental turnover. Oh. There's a charge. Oh, he got a block on Shamir Adams.
Andrew Rohde, coach, looked like he lowered the shoulder there. Adams looked like he had possession, but the foul's going to go against Big Red there. Questionable call.
That won't be the last one. All right, Schmidt. Big Red Central going to inbound the ball in front of Big Red's bench. Rohde to inbounds. They got Taylor on Rook now as they're switching people up on Jack Rook.
I like it. That's a good move. Give him different looks.
I mean, Benji Rook. I was talking about his grandpa, Jack.
Will Taylor,
good
hands.
Wow,
there
aggressive.
There it is,
My
coach.
goodness gracious. Wiggins gets the lay-in.
Man, that Big Red defense, the intensity they get on the defensive end, 50-50 balls, they're all hitting the floor.
Tommy Purdy tried to take him Mahalio on the drive. Wiggins back in the game. Oh, stolen. Benji Rook with the steal from Bowers. And we got a block on Shamir Adams. That's going to be his second. That's going to be 5 in the quarter.
Yeah, Coach, we definitely got some physical play here tonight.
They're going to run into each other. I'll tell you, in a small court. Bowers leave. Bowers and Adams out. Subbed in with Jeremiah Hinton and Santino Haney back in the game. They got the juju going with Santino.
Yeah, Hinton coming off the bench, Coach. They get a lot of nice production off of, a couple guys on the bench. Hinton definitely being one of them.
Rohde with a miss. Rohde's usually a Swiss Army knife for Central. He does everything. Kind of like Cole Bowers.
Knocks down the second one, 17-8, Big Red, 2:05, first period.
Davis passed up one, give it to Wiggins for the shot. That's short. Got an air ball on Wiggins. Mahalio on the break. Handoff Rook. Benji Rook, 3-ball off. Cam Bradley knocked away. Santino picks it up. 10-footer. Money.
Nice Santino Haney. Jump stop. Knocks down the foul line jumper for Big Red.
That's offense. Absolutely. Trayvon Wiggins took that charge.
Good defensive play there. Trayvon Wiggins taking the charge for Big Red. Turnover by Central. Big Red basketball.
Foul on Mahalio. Pregame, Wiggins and Mahalio got a little thing going here. You could tell they've been talking to each other a little bit.
Getting a little chippy out there, Coach.
That's okay. Center rivalry. Here comes a good freshman in for the Crusaders, Raheem Mitchell. He's going to replace Mahalio. Donnie Ogden just wants him to calm down and help him win. Packed house here at the Mickey Barber Gym at High Valley Sports Online. Glad to bring it to you. Davis in and out. Will Taylor way up for the rebound. Wiggins on the take to Taylor. Bucket.
Man, Coach, the production they get from Will Taylor in all facets of the game, whether it's rebounding, defense, or scoring the basketball.
Mitchell, no good. Rebound Bowers. Haney to Bowers. Bowers steps back, nothing. Haney on the drive, kicks it over to Davis. Davis to Hinton, Jeremiah Hinton, nothing. Stays. Cam Bradley had that, Matt. He had it, he fell down.
Yeah, he lost the ball there, but Big Red there, Coach, on the offensive end, very unselfish play. Moved the ball, shot fake by Aiden Davis, and they're just very selfish. They get the high percentage looks.
Bowers. Hinton.
Nice cut.
The Bowers on the curl. He gets fouled. Be a foul by number 23. I don't have him. Okay, we're going to have to get his name as Bowers at the line to shoot 2. Will Taylor at the table to check in. Bowers knocks down the first one. That's his first point of the game. 22-8 Big Red as Bowers gets Haney. Misses the second.
Offensive rebound by Wiggins. Ball's going to stay here with Big Red.
They rebound. They team rebound, Matt.
Yeah, they hit the glass. And
Aiden Davis, 15-footer, no good. Got a foul.
Yeah, called a foul on that.
On the shot. Andrew Rohde smacked him in the face.
Aiden Davis shooting 2, senior.
Up and good. Davis having a big first quarter.
Yeah, he came out aggressive, hit some early long balls, and definitely playing on the defensive end too, doing his fair share of rebounding.
Knocks them both down. JoJo Ray checks in the game for Aiden Davis. 33 seconds to go in this first quarter here. High Valley Sports Online. 24-8 Big Red. As now Will Taylor picks up Benji Rook. They'll jump him. Oh, absolutely. That trap was coming. Jeremiah Hint was getting up there to trap.
Yeah, Coach, another turnover forced by that tenacious Big Red defense.
All right, to finish the quarter, Haney and Davis come back in for an offensive possession here. 24 seconds running. Santino to the hole. Nothing. Will Taylor stretched out. Benji Rook comes up with it. He's on the break. Up ahead to Purgie. Got it.
Nice outlet pass. Benji Rook. Purgie finishes at the rim. 24-10. 24-10. Big Red after 1.
We'll be right back.
At Trinity Health System in Steubenville, we believe in healing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Partnering with Franciscan University, we offer cutting-edge care infused with compassion and faith. Experience a community where health meets hope. Choose Trinity, where your well-being is our mission, and together we thrive in wellness. Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us. Where good food meets great memories, you belong here.
Looking for your dream home in the Ohio Valley? Cedar One Realty is here to help. Our expert agents know the local market inside and out. From cozy bungalows to spacious family homes, we've got options for every budget. Trust us to guide you home. Call Cedar One Realty today, 740-264-7131, or visit our website, cedaronerealty.com. Your future awaits.
Okay, we're back here. Long backcourt pass to Benji Rook, being chased by Will Taylor now. Trying to work off a screen, doubled up, good help. Cam Bradley kicks it to Krupp. No good. Rebound Mitchell, no. Davis. Don't get Will Taylor with a hack there. That's his second, team first, second quarter.
Yeah, it was a good aggressive take by Will Taylor there. He gets to the rim and he can get up.
Absolutely. Want to say hello to big audience out there tonight. Steubenville's #1 cheerleader. She's been a cheerleader all her life. St. Peter's, Catholic Central, and then Big Red for 50 years. Patty Suckoch. She's watching the game with her grandson, Noogie. Big Red trying to work here on keeping the pressure defense on Central.
And Big Red back in the man-to-man defense here.
They are just chasing Rook, and it's blocked by Wiggins.
Trayvon Wiggins.
Good hands. My goodness, they share the ball.
Yeah, Coach. The selflessness from Big Red, I think that's their biggest attribute. Haney on the steal.
That's a Mario's Italian Restaurant timeout from Ohio Valley Sports Online, the Mickey Barber Gymnasium. We'll be right back.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today. 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now. 740-282-1599. Josephine's Authentic Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
The Jefferson County General Health District provides public health services focused on community wellness, disease prevention, and protection where Jefferson County residents live, work, learn, and play.
Jefferson County Health District, here to serve you.
All right, we're back here. Benji Rook, they're switching on him, and they're just trapping everywhere all over the floor. Central's having a hard time handling it. Wiggins comes in out of nowhere, but that's what he's been doing, Matt.
Yeah.
He's been helping on everything. Got that block on Benji. Adams going to come in the game to get Rook, to get Wiggins, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's definitely been on 100 all game, Coach. Trayvon Wiggins, a lot of defense intensity, making a lot of plays on the defensive end.
Central trying to get something going here. Rhodey reverses to Krupp, guarded by Haney. This second quarter brought to you by the O Patio and Pub on Lane. Our good buddy Eddie Gaughan. Thanks for your support. The O Patio and Pub on Lane. Things are going well when Ohio State's winning at the O Patio and Pub on Lane.
Yeah, what a location up there, huh? Right there on Lane Avenue. There's not a better location in Columbus.
Eddie Gaughan turned the 7-Eleven into a cash cow.
Yes, he did.
Tommy Purdy, that's a charge. Santino Haney gets it.
Yeah, that's maybe the third charge tonight Big Red takes. Man, Coach, I tell you what, they just, like you said, they play together and they play tough. Haney takes the charge. Big Red basketball. Another turnover, empty possession for the Crusaders.
Yeah, what they got going, Matt, is they get Central to play too fast. That's what they're doing because of all the trapping and everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, getting to the ball and then their overall quickness. They got Central going in a speed that they can't play.
Correct.
Haney working off the screen, kicks back out to Bowers. 3-ball, it's electric.
There he is, Coach Cole Bowers. Like you said, he's the deadly assassin. Silent, beats you in all kinds of different ways. Cole Bowers knocks down the three-point basket, 31-10. Big Red, 5:43, second quarter.
Got a foul. Let's see who picked it up. I believe it on Cam Bradley. They give it to Santino. That's his second, I believe. Team third. Benji Rook on the inbounds. Central in a box set. Big Red's bench seems to be tuned in on Central's out-of-bounds plays. Raheem Mitchell gets fouled.
Good take by the freshman there, Coach. Raheem Mitchell drives the lane, draws the foul. He'll be shooting 2 for the Crusaders.
Jimmy! Who's that foul on? I don't know who that foul's on. Tried to get Jimmy Schmidt's attention, but Raheem Mitchell misses the first one. Rhodey with 3, Purgy with 4, and Benji Rook with a bucket, a 3-ball. Mitchell knocks down the second. There you go, you got to get some movement. Taylor, 3-ball, nothing. Bowers rebound, back up, misses, gets his own rebound, misses again. Santino Haney causing trouble there defensively.
Active hands by Big Red on defense.
Air ball. Going to stay. All right, they got Mitchell out of his track as Wiggins going to check back in for Bowers.
Yeah, Coach, Big Red's hands on defense. They have active hands, and you know what's really impressive to me is they don't foul a lot.
Oh, Will Taylor goes for the steal. Long one by Benji. Little short. Santino Haney on the break. To the rim. Bucket.
Nice finish. Stand out, Santino Haney.
He got 6 in the quarter.
33-11, Big Red, 4:45, second period.
Rook. He'll get a...
Call Rook on the travel there.
Benji's smart enough to know that, you know, he got to get something going here. They're down 22 points with 4:42 to go in this second quarter. And Benji trying to take it upon himself to get some scoring done.
Like you said, Coach, Big Red's defense is causing Central to play too fast.
Davis to the rack, easy.
Yeah, nice take, Aiden Davis.
Oh, Trevon Wiggins again with the steal, overplaying, and the layup. Yes.
And finishes at the basket. Trayvon Wiggins steps in the passing lane. What a finish.
What a game he's having.
Yeah, he's definitely having one heck of a game.
Big Red on point tonight, man. They are hitting on all cylinders. Benji Rook going to get to the line now. The Big Red goes with Taylor, Davis, Wiggins, Adams, and Hinton. Benji Rook makes it. Got them both, hits the bottom of the net. 37-13, Big Red. Second quarter, Davis, Shamir Adams on the take to Jeremiah Hinton. Wiggins puts his head down, goes to the hole, gets fouled. Wow. Called that on Krupp.
Strong take by Wiggins. Foul on Krupp for the Crusaders.
Big Red inbounds. Will Taylor on the take. Got it.
Man, Coach, he's nice to the rim.
They are.
Explosive. He's explosive. He finishes strong, and he can get up.
Best thing you could do now is just enjoy this team. You got kids playing together. It's a beautiful thing.
Very fun to watch.
Tommy Purgie bust up and he gets it.
Purgie, nice strong take. Gets two for the Crusaders. 39-15, 3:21, second period.
Will Taylor misses the bunny, follows and puts it in. As Big Red just keeps on the pressure. That's how they play.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of production from a lot of different guys, spreading it around.
Krupp, another three. Purgie, rebound, put back.
Nice offensive rebound by Purgie. Gives the Crusaders a second chance opportunity and knocks down the two-point basket for the Crusaders.
Purgie with 4 1/4 trying to pick it up. Rhodey trying to stay with Davis. Trayvon Wiggins, air ball. Bowers, JoJo Ray, and Santino Haney to check in. Very good. This is when basketball's fun, when your team's playing together. We played like this in the 90s and before. Everything I know, I learned from Charlie Watt. Benji Rook trying to get open. They're cheating off everybody and they're guarding Benji. Nobody was even guarding Rhodey in the corner. They were all focused in on Benji, and they forced that Thrifty Hertz car rental turnover.
Yeah, another empty possession by the Crusaders. They need to limit those empty possessions, Coach. They definitely can't do that tonight against this Big Red basketball team.
Want to let everybody know we're going to have Catholic Central's all-time leading scorer, JoJo Aulette, who was a super guard for the Crusaders, ranks up right up there at the top as one of the best to ever wear the blue and gold on the hardwood court. We'll have him at halftime. Benji Rook working against pressure. Rook, ball tipped away. Haney active. Bradley, look to the basket. Don't look back out, Camden. Big Red just continues to push Central away from the basket. Bradley, 15-footer, no good. Will Taylor rebound, strong rebound, and a dribble outlet. 3 ball, no good. JoJo Ray messing it up a little bit. Got a foul on the floor. They got Mahalio on the call.
Yeah, Coach JoJo Ray, we've said it last year and this year, he definitely brings a lot of energy off the bench, gets up and down the court, and he's long. He's good for Big Red at the rim, rebounding the basketball and playing good defense. JoJo Ray.
Lucy Suckoch in the house. Freshman scoring guard for the Big Red.
Yeah, she's having herself a heck of a season.
Davis long on the 3 ball. Rhodey rebound. 41-17 Big Red.
Rook pulls up from about 30 feet. No good. Taylor with the rebound. Pushes tempo. Rebound Bradley. Rook. Andrew Rhodey, bucket and the foul, looking to get the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Goes to the line, shooting 1. 41-19, Big Red, minute 5, second period.
That's Rhodey with 5 points. Make it 6. Minute 6 to go. Haney. Big Red just running an offense here, running some sets. Will Taylor a little bit too fast for himself.
Be quick, don't hurry. Old quote from John Wooden.
Haney, strong take, hammered.
Santino Haney hits the deck, nice strong take, shooting 2. Coach Ogden not happy with the call.
Santino's telling the referees that these guys are tackling me. Haney short.
Rare free throw miss by Santino Haney there.
Okay, Hinton going to check in. Shamir Adams.
Bowers and Taylor take a rest for Big Red.
Well, Big Red's living proof that you got to have your football players playing other sports.
Yeah, Coach, I will always be an advocate to multiple sport athletes. And I don't think anybody does it better than Steubenville.
Well, you got to have your football players playing other sports. And Big Red's an example of that this year as they get the turnover off Benji Rook. Little mix-up.
Still by Hinton.
Jeremiah Hinton. Davis taking his time here. Sam Boney in the game. I had his dad down at Grant School, played tight end for the Grant Tigers. Steubenville policeman for 25 years. Aiden Davis looking to set. Going to work. Nothing. JoJo Ray rebound. Put back. No. Davis hammered. No foul. Clock ends. 42-20. Big Red here at halftime. This is the High Valley Sports Online. We'll be right back with We'll be right back.
At Trinity Health System in Steubenville, we believe in healing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Partnering with Franciscan University, we offer cutting-edge care infused with compassion and faith. Experience a community where health meets hope. Choose Trinity, where your well-being is our mission, and together we thrive in wellness. Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us. Where good food meets great memories, you belong here.
Looking for
low credit?
Your vehicle deserves
IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
Imagine a vibrant hub where education meets wellness, a place where students and community members thrive together. At the East Central Ohio Educational Service Center, we're not just envisioning this future, we're building it. With partnerships that unlock resources and opportunities, we're addressing healthcare needs and cultivating talent. Join us in creating a healthier, brighter tomorrow.
When you hear the
We're back here at High Valley Sports Online. We're very, very happy and blessed to have one of the best to ever play up here. All-time leading scorer. You rank up there with Jim Wood, Kip McLean, Dougie Duco, Rick Alessi, Tommy Rosovich. I mean, the great basketball players in Central history. And as far as scoring, we got JoJo Allett with us. Joe, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Who you got here with you, Joe?
It's my daughter, Lena, and Jordy Eft.
Jordy Eft. Is that Stevie Eft's daughter?
That is.
They playing basketball for you?
They do, yes.
Because I know you're trying to coach these days. You become a coach.
A little bit.
Hey, Joe, thanks for coming so much. I mean, I talk about you often. You're a loyal viewer of High Valley Sports Online. You've been my man for a long time, and your name's in the news now because Benji Rook, he ain't going to get it tonight, but he's chasing your record, Joe. I mean, that got to mean a lot to you, man.
It's exciting for sure. 30 years. You believe that, Coach Sack? 30 years have gone by. And
since we put the 80 series on.
That's right, the 80 series. Paul Hoover.
Hey, Paul Hoover's watching the game. I sent him the link. I said,
"What's up, Paul?
Make sure you watch." I said, "I got JoJo Allett on at halftime here." And I mentioned Paul earlier because in the 90s, those were teams at Big Red and at Central that could score.
That's right.
They were teams that could score, and we talk about Big Red's team this year chasing Hoover's team, the all-time leading scoring team, the 93 team at number one. Bubba O'Donnell's team was at number two. But, Joe, tell us some about, some of your memories of the Central Big Red game.
I mean, looking up at the arena and seeing about, 2,000 to 5,000 people at a time. Every single time we played, it was always a war. When you say the 80 series, I still have bad dreams about that defense that you put on us. It was unbelievable. But the series was. Look at it tonight. Look how crowded it is here. It's just such a good series. Even though the score is a little out of hand, but hey, such a good series.
Well, I used to talk to Frank Spence about one thing was, he always said, Raymond, it's a big deal. If Central beats Big Red in football, he said, but look the ridiculous numbers in basketball. But you know what I want to say on that, Joe? On what you said. Every time we played at the arena or we played at the arena, all the games that year, the Christmas game was jammed. 3,500 people every year, regardless of the records. But Big Red had good teams at that time, but so did Central. Central had good teams, good personnel. You played on some good teams.
There were some good games for sure. Absolutely.
The 80 series, is a compliment to you because we came up with that because in reality, we didn't want to press you because you was beating our guards off the dribble. And so we just said, hey, we're going to go man-to-man sometimes, but we're going to do something that Greggy Bain tells me is my greatest coaching job of all time when we come out with the 80 series, and we shut you guys down
It was.
at the arena.
Someday you got to teach me how to put that in place.
Well, that was Charlie Watt's idea, and we perfected it. But we had good players. It's just a good time for you, Joe, because your name's out there.
Absolutely.
Ohio Valley Sports Online doing everything we can to get your name out there, and we want to follow Benji Rook as he chases history because records are meant to be broken.
They are, for sure. Very exciting time for him. And he's how many points away is he?
I believe
he's getting close.
He had 49, and tonight he's got 5, so he's 44 behind you.
Very exciting.
What kind of thoughts you think are going? Were you aware of that, Joe?
I was, and I remember someone asked me recently, do you remember when you broke it? It was against Martins Ferry, and I think it was 26 to break it, and I needed around 18 to go over 1,000. It was on the stage at Martins Ferry. Remember the stage?
Do I remember it?
I think
they almost killed Hoover down there. It was like this, so combined, they had 6 guys on him.
But I think I scored 34 in the first half, and because I knew that number. And I think Coach Sabatino, he was the coach at Martins Ferry, he came in the locker room and said, how many are you trying to score tonight? I mean, enough's enough. But you know your number, and you want to get over the hump for sure. And I'm sure Benji is too.
Yeah, because a lot of people have been bringing it up to him. So how do you were just determined just to go ahead, just bust it, get out of the way, and let's play.
Move on, exactly. Yep.
All right, my man, JoJo Allett, man, always great seeing you, my brother.
Thank you so much for having me.
Man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
That's Joe Allett, Steubenville Catholic Central's all-time leading scorer, probably till the end of this season he will be. And after that, he'll be in second place. But one thing I got to say, it took Benji 4 years to catch you, Joe. So you was putting up big numbers, brother.
Thanks so much.
All right, my man.
Thanks.
JoJo Allett.
Thanks, everyone.
Ohio Valley Sports Online. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back. This is the Barium and Chemicals halftime report.
Services along with counseling and education that if you can't leave the house or rely on transportation can help improve your quality of life and hearing ability. With Tri-State Mobile Audiology, there are no gimmicks, no bait and switch marketing, and we provide much more than just a hearing test.
So contact Tri-State Mobile Audiology today, where hearing care is healthcare.
Attorney Adam Martello is your one call for DUI defense, probate, and estate planning. He also can provide real estate expertise plus general civil litigation. Call Attorney Adam Martello today at 740-317-0193. The Martello Law Office is located on Fernwood Road in Wintersville. Attorney Adam Martello is your one call for legal assistance. 740-317-0193.
The Jefferson County General Health District provides public health services focused on community wellness, disease prevention, and protection where Jefferson County residents live, work, learn, and play.
Jefferson County Health District, here to serve you.
Discover United Dairy in Wheeling, West Virginia, where freshness meets quality. Our milk, cheese, and yogurt are packed with essential nutrients, supporting strong bones and a healthy lifestyle. Experience the creamy goodness and local flavors that elevate your meals. Choose United Dairy, where every sip and bite nourishes your body and community. At Trinity Health System in Steubenville, we believe in healing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Partnering with Franciscan University, we offer cutting-edge care infused with compassion and faith. Experience a community where health meets hope. Choose Trinity, where your well-being is our mission. And
here at Mickey Barber Gym, we talk about the Ohio Motor Group, keys to victory for Central. Number one thing is they couldn't accomplish, Matt. They could not handle the quickness and the defensive pressure that Big Red put on him. After that, nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, Coach, like you said, not a lot of teams have been able to handle that this year. And, with Rook, kind of being their lone soldier, handling the basketball, it's going to make it tough. You need multiple guards to be able to handle a basketball to break down this Big Red pressure.
Absolutely. Crusaders not being able to do it. Big Red's going to have the ball to start this third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by a former Crusader, Brad Pavlik, Barrel Toyota.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
My man Davey Molesky on the set. All right, as we move forward here, we got the whistle 42-20. Big Red to inbounds. Rook, Haney with the ball. Rook matches up. Quickly to handoff. Will Taylor to the basket. Nothing. Cole Bowers, 3-ball. Nothing. Strong rebound over the back. Will Taylor.
Yeah, Coach. Aggressive. There he is. Will Taylor, he gets a foul call there on him, but, man, he hits the glass hard.
Big Red pressure. Aiden Davis out front on the ball. They're going to trap. Oh, they're straight man-to-man here. Looking to jump if they can. Rhodey guarded by Taylor. Somebody on Central got to assert themselves offensively. Bradley to Rook. They're not letting Rook get anything. To Bradley, nice dish. Blowed the bunny.
Nice dish by Rook. Bradley could not finish at the bucket.
Davis right back, and Santino goes into his chest for the bucket.
Haney hits the deck again. Nice strong take by Santino Haney. Bucket and the foul. 44-20, 7-14, third period. Is there a reason I can't hear out of this one? Okay.
Got it. (45-22). Bradley to the rack. Nice left-hander.
Bradley, nice take down the lane. Finishes with the left hand.
That's his first bucket of the game. Wiggins working. Haney steps in. Sets up Bowers. 3-ball in and out. Davis, nice look to Haney. No good. Rhodey rebound. Ball out of bounds. Good pressure by Aiden Davis and Santino Haney. Really making it work, I'll tell you. Cole Bowers handoff, Santino Haney. 3-ball, Wiggins, nothing. Wiggins picked Rook to the rack. Left-hander, bucket, good.
Trayvon Wiggins, coach, he's all over the court tonight. Creates a turnover, finishes at the basket, bucket and the foul. Trayvon Wiggins going to the line, shooting one.
Wiggins going to shoot. Buries the free throw.
48-22, Big Red, 6:22, third period.
Purgie out front, guarded by Haney. Krupp got Mitchell inside, got it. Will Taylor, it's electric.
Will Taylor with the crossover step back jumper, knocks it down.
Purgie misses it in front of the rim.
Davis knocks down the three, man, coach.
It's electric.
Another turnover, Santino Haney.
Oh my goodness, the Magic Man, Santino putting on his show.
No look dish to Will Taylor.
It's the High Valley Sports Online, 55-24 Big Red. 5:33 to go, third quarter here at Mickey Barber Gym. We'll be right back.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
When you need electrical work, get it done right by the most qualified electrical contractors and tradesmen around. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
IBEW 246, trained to electrify.
Camden Bradley, stolen by Bowers. Up Will Taylor, 3 ball. No. Haney battles out of bounds, white ball. All right, Purgie going to inbounds. Will Taylor on the press. Going to trap the inbounds. Purgie on the dribble. Back to Rook. Rook, 10-footer. Good.
Rook breaks down the pressure, knocks down the foul line jumper for Central.
Benji Rook with 7 on the night. Layup, too easy. Trayvon Wiggins. Big Red just getting to the rim, Matt.
Yeah, getting to the rim at will. All players hitting in all facets.
Bradley rebound, tries to bust up. He does. Got it.
Nice rebound by Bradley. Senior Bradley giving the Crusaders second chance opportunity with the putback for the Crusaders.
It's electric. Trayvon Wiggins.
Man, Coach Wiggins having himself a heck of a game. Defensively, offensively, in all facets of the game, Trayvon Wiggins.
60-28. 4:13 to go. Ball short, should be running clock now. Mercy rules at 30 or 35. Wiggins again. Nothing. Rebound Haney. Pass picked off by Mitchell. To the rack. Off the rim. Rebound Krupp. He goes down. Shamir Adams checks in for the Big Red, gives Bowers a blow. Mahalio in the game for Krupp.
Yeah, Coach Haney, he got a nice rotation going, Coach. All these guys, getting an opportunity to give Big Red a good productive minutes, and that's what he's getting from all these guys coming off the bench.
Santino Haney and Aiden Davis playing two-man game. Shamir Adams, 3-ball. No good. Davis working hard. Big Red maintains possession. Got 3 shots at the bucket so far.
But yeah, Big Red hitting the glass, giving themselves second and third chance opportunities.
Haney holding it. Makes them match up. Him and Davis. Will Taylor, 15-footer, money.
Knocks it down. Aiden Davis with the driving kick. Will Taylor knocks down the jumper for Big Red. 62-28. Big Red, 2:49, third period.
All the pressure just causing these turnovers as Hinton picks up Wiggins. So Big Red goes with Hinton, Davis, Santino, Taylor, and Adams. Crusaders, Mahalio, Mitchell, Rook, Rhodey, Purgie. Nice dish, Will Taylor, back to Taylor. Davis, 3-ball, it's electric.
Man, Coach Aiden Davis knocks down the three-point jumper. The unselfishness from Big Red, selflessness from all their players. They play together.
They continue to play defense. Adams on Rook. Benji Rook has faced the entire team tonight. Big Red has switched up on him, a different man on him every quarter. Rook, 10-footer short. Adams rebounds out to Santino. Lays off to Davis. To Taylor, 3-ball, no. Would be off Santino Haney's hands. 66-28, running clock. JoJo Ray comes into the game. He's going to pick up Aiden Davis. So Big Red continues to pound people. 65-28.
Yeah, Coach, they're always making the extra pass on offense, getting themselves high-quality looks.
We're going to take this moment to pass on our sympathies to the families of two Crusaders. Coach John Polshaw, who was my coach here in the 70s, went on to an administrative career after coaching at United Local, was an administrator at East Liverpool. He died on Christmas Day, I believe, as well as our good buddy and good friend to everybody, Raymond Shadu Shapolsky, who passed away in the past couple of weeks. Our sympathies to the entire family of the Polshaws and the Shapolskys. Timmy Mahal, you up for the block, and his neighbor, Santino Haney, said, take that home with you. Now they're laughing, but Santino loves it. A lot of celebrities in the crowd tonight. Bubba Joe DiPietro, he made the trek in from Wintersville. Purgie misses.
Rebound Boney.
Okay, at the end of 3 in the third quarter, sponsored by Barrel Toyota, Brad Pavlik, 65-29 Big Red. This is a High Valley Sports Online. We'll be right back. There's a good chance if you're from the High Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a Crusader at Catholic Central High School. And his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford. And he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at 2 great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say,
"What? Huh?" I'm so over this.
but what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local...
All right, we're back here, Mickey Barber Gymnasium, fourth quarter. Thrifty Hertz car rental turnover by Central. Adams, 90 feet, got it.
Nice take, Shamir Adams with the take down the lane.
Big Red continues to play solid defense. The Crusaders looking to try and finish positive, Matt. Try and have a good fourth quarter to take into next week.
Yeah, Coach, I definitely think that, that's most important to the Crusaders right now. Finish strong, finish on a good note, and, play till the end of the game and play hard.
Former Crusader coach Clyde D'Angelo's in the stands. Ball tipped away. Adams with the loose ball, lays it in, blows the bunny, followed by JoJo Ray. Misses it. Sam Boney, rebound, gets stolen off him by Krupp. Benji Rook. Boney picks him up. High Valley Sports Online wants to invite our whole audience to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. Join our over 6,000 followers, and you'll be notified each and every time we go live. That's the High Valley Sports Online, the Sports Authority. Remind everybody that tomorrow we'll be at the Crimson Center, Steubenville High School, as the Wheeling Park Lady Patriots come to town to take on the Steubenville Lady Big Red. Be on the air at
Purgie
6:45.
Purgie gets fouled. Going to go to the line shooting 2 for the Crusaders.
At this time, with this score, Matt, Central has got to try and finish on the good foot here. Get something positive going into their next game. They're not a bad team. Big Red's beating everybody like this.
Right.
Big Red will be challenged down the road, I'm sure. I think they got a good one maybe tomorrow at East Liverpool.
Yeah, Coach, I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. The Crusaders, they need to finish strong. They're facing a Big Red team tonight that'll probably be the best team they face all year. And, their record, you got to give them some credit. Their 9-1 record The Crusaders have a decent team this year, and they just need to keep getting better. And like you said, finish strong here tonight.
Absolutely. So we'll set our schedule up for the week coming up and check our website. It will all be on there. Want to know the Big Red High Valley Sports Online is covering a game tonight. As well as on our website, you have two choices. As Dover is at Lindsley, Jimmy DiCarlo and Stevie Daly are at that game. As a High Valley Sports Online brings you the best we got. All right. Okay, hey, right away, our listeners, I even got Coach Forte as Cam Bradley drains it.
Cam Bradley knocks down the jumper for the Crusaders. They're continuing to play, Coach. Like we said, they need to finish strong here.
All right, Angie Forte and Jason Vane both text me simultaneously. Tomorrow's Lady Big Red game. It's electric. It's electric. Benji Rook. Been a long time.
Yeah, Benji Rook, he started out hot and hasn't did much throughout the game. Another turnover there. Crusaders finish at the basket. Colby Krupp, sophomore Colby Krupp.
Tomorrow's game is 5:45. Big Red. JV game at 4:30. 5:45 Big Red game. We'll be on the air at 5:30. This is Mario's Italian Restaurant timeout. We'll be right back. It's electric. The Electrico is a family-owned, full-service electrical contracting company that is licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and PA, but remains community-focused here in our backyard. Dave and Darla Oseba are committed to providing service that is family-backed. Whether it residential or commercial, the Electrico will provide service that will give you peace of mind and even lessen your electric bill. All electrical needs for new construction, remodeling, troubleshooting, whatever it may be, Electrico can do it efficiently. They service one happy customer after another, and for that I can attest. Call Dave Oseba at Electrico, 304-670-8277. All right, we're back here, Mickey Barber Gym, as Big Red comes in with Maddox Goulin. That's Michael Goulin's son. Sam Boney, Jermaine Moore, JoJo Ray. Big Maddox.
Looks like we're going to have a foul on the Crusaders.
Crusaders stay with their starting five. I don't blame them.
No, like you said, Coach, they got to finish strong here.
Got to play, got to keep playing, move into the next game. Tommy Perjic, good defensive steal, steps in front. Here's Gianna Thomas right here. I told her she got to go out for basketball again next year. Made a big mistake not playing this year. I'm telling Coach Forte, Gianna Thomas got to get back on the Lady Big Red team. Angie Forte done a great job weathering the storm with the personnel changes down there. Teams coming in, two good freshmen helping Nyla McShann. Senior leadership by Scurry and Bailey Bell. She's the glue that holds all that together. As Lucy Suckoch and Phoenix Fleming coming into play. Gabby Vane coming off the bench. So the Lady Big Red will be okay down the road. $15-footer more, no good. A rebound, put back. Najir Simon.
Even their backups, Coach, they're hitting the glass. You know, that comes from their, the first team and their senior leadership in practice and whatnot. You see the same thing from these guys coming off the bench, creating a standard.
2 minutes in this fourth quarter, brought to you by Poe Financial Services. Our good buddy Richard Poe out of Grove City.
I think
You got to go out and around with it again. Yeah, out the front. Yep.
As Crusaders make some substitutions here. They got their JV team in with Krupp. They got a Ragu in there. Rago. Nice pass, Simon to JoJo Ray, blows the bunny.
Nice cut, backdoor. JoJo Ray misses the 2-point basket. (69-36), Big Red, minute 10 to go in the game.
Krupp, Jermaine Moore trying to pick him.
Good hands, Jermaine Moore.
All right, Ragogan inbounds the ball to Krupp. Throw back, guarded by Moore. Blocked out a little bit here. Okay, we got Krupp trying to go to the rack as the 31 seconds here to go in the ball game. 69-36, Big Red. 3 ball short, follow up, no good. Block, foul, JoJo Ray.
Yeah, good hustle there by the Crusaders, giving themselves a second and third chance opportunity. Going to the line, shooting 2. Clock as the clock runs down, 6.1 to go in the game.
Poland at the foul line. 6.1 seconds. They stop it to shoot these free throws. This is the High Valley Sports Online reminding you we'll be back on tomorrow. Lady Big Red, 5:45. They got the Lady Patriots. As Angie Forte gets her squad ready, and Mike Haney's team moves to 8-1 as the Crusaders drop to 9-2. This is the High Valley Sports Online. We'll be right back with our Jimmy John's post-game report.
At Trinity Health System in Steubenville, we believe in healing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Partnering with Franciscan University, we offer cutting-edge care infused with compassion and faith. Experience a community where health meets hope. Choose Trinity, where your well-being is our mission, and together we thrive in wellness. Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us, where good food meets great memories. You belong here.
Looking for your dream home in the Ohio Valley? Cedar One Real...
Low credit. This looks impossible.
Credit scores can be loan obstacles too.
How do I get to good credit?
Get credit advice for life from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Your vehicle deserves.
At Trinity Health System in
Well,
Steubenville,
we're back at the Mickey
we
Barber
believe in
Gym here
healing
at
the whole
Catholic
person,
Central High School.
Mind, body, and spirit.
As the
Partnering
Big
with
Red
Franciscan University,
win
we offer
convincingly.
cutting-edge care infused with
Both teams
compassion
leaving the
and faith.
field last. And
Experience a
Matt,
community where health meets
you know,
hope.
the game win as we predicted. We
Choose
thought
Trinity,
that,
where your
you know,
well-being
in our
is
Ohio Motor Group keys to the game, we were confident that Big Red was a big favorite here. And a lot of things that Central had to do, they just couldn't get done tonight.
Yeah,
Your thoughts?
Yeah, Coach, they definitely had a hard time, matching Big Red's defensive pressure. Benji Rook, he didn't have too much help for the Crusaders. But you got to give the credit to Big Red, man. I just everything I saw tonight, with the defensive pressure, playing unselfish. On offense, they were always making the extra pass. All 5 guys and multiple guys coming off the bench were rebounding by all players. Rebound the basketball. Good production from multiple players and a good rotation from Coach Haney. This Big Red team, like we said, Coach, really fun to watch, and definitely proud to see the standard they're building here at Big Red right now with Coach Haney and this team that he has.
It's a fun team here. Santino Haney had 12, Aiden Davis 16, Trayvon Wiggins 15, Cole Bowers 4, Will Taylor 17, Shamir Adams 2, Najir Simon 2. For the Crusaders, Benji Rook, he had 10. Krupp did not score. Raheem Mitchell had 3. Tommy Purgie 8. Andrew Rohde 6. And Cam Bradley with 6. So in our Jimmy John's post-game report, Big Red wins convincingly here at Mickey Barber Gym. We'll see you tomorrow night at 5:45 tip-off for Matt Bellardine and Danny Vogel. This is Ray Suckards. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.